You can see me on LinkedIn and YouTube. So Surinder he's an old community member. So thanks a lot for joining in. And so we are streaming on LinkedIn and YouTube, and just wanted to confirm if you are able to see me. Yes, it is coming up, and someone can confirm on YouTube as well. And my voice is proper. Very good. Okay, cool. So thank you everyone for joining this session. This is the 88th AI show that we are having. For people who are new to the community, we are doing this every week, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. UAE time. We do a session, we get guest speakers, and we get people to talk. Today there is no guest speaker, but I'm going to talk about a very important topic that is there. So the format is I will be giving a talk for 20-25 minutes, and then I will be taking Q&A from the community. So please keep your questions coming in on YouTube, LinkedIn, as well as on Zoom. And I will be trying to answer all your questions that are related to the topic. So let me just confirm from everyone if you can see my screen, and then we can move forward. So today there is a lot of people are talking about AI agents, and they are confusing a lot. So this is the reason why I'm having this topic today specifically, because if you can see my screen, there are two things that are used interchangeably nowadays. One is AI agents, and the second is agentic AI. And how many of you in this chat know, are these things the same or are they different? Can you please put on the chat on the different platforms that you are on YouTube, LinkedIn, as and Zoom? Do you think AI agents and agentic AI are the same thing that is there? So a lot of people are putting on YouTube. So uh, it is yeah. So same, but so the Renault is also telling in the Zoom chat it is same but it's different. Anyone else? Do you think? So the problem is, and if I wanted to show one particular, maybe I will show in the next community meetup. Everyone is telling that everyone is using terms interchangeably. So a lot of people are using AI, using automation as AI, and I wanted to talk about this to the community members that are there. So don't confuse yourself with these terminologies. And being a part of this community that all of you are joining, we have 16 people on Zoom, and we have a lot of people on LinkedIn and YouTube as well. So just to summarize everyone, that it is good to know the difference. There is a big difference between AI agents and agentic AI, but you should know the difference, when to use what and not to use it interchangeably. So this is something that I will talk about today in a very quick snapshot that is there. So after this call, at least you should know that this is different. This is my main uh, takeaway from this session, is that it is different, right? So now coming to this part. So the AI agents and agentic AI, the main difference lies in the autonomy, adaptability, and decision making. So AI agents are like, the basic automation that used to keep happening, the basic RPA that you do, the basic robotic process automation that you do, or the basic stuff that the some small automation you do, that does not require so much independent decision or something like that. That is AI agents. But if anything comes about autonomy, independent decision, then agentic AI comes to the picture. So AI agents is a very small part of this whole equation, and I will show you some use cases, because today is AI show, and I wanted to talk more about the use cases perspective as well. And the main thing that you want to understand, if people ask you what is the difference between AI agent and agentic AI, is the AI agents, they follow some specific predefined rules that are there, but and you may use LLMs to do that specific work. But agentic AI makes independent decision. You give the autonomy for it to stop when it has to stop, and according to that. So this is something that is very, very important. AI agents are reactive. It means that when something they have to be set for a specific environment, but agentic AI adapts to new environment also. Just think about a self-driving car. If it goes to a new area, is it going to still drive? So self-driving car, like what Tesla is trying to do, is something called as an agentic AI, which is it can also adapt to newer environments, whereas AI agents, they cannot. If you give them a new environment, the chances of it to fail is there. So as I told you, most of what AI agents are, just to give you an example, they are mostly reactive and rule based. Chat GPT, I wanted to ask in the chat, in the different platforms, is Chat GPT like an AI agent or an agentic AI right now, as of now? So yes, many people are saying correct. So Chat GPT that we are using right now is a combination of the it's like an AI agent, where it is connecting to different Google services, or to a specific uh, extra data or something that is there. So this is what it is doing. So, and it is rule based. It is still rule based. When you do a specific thing happens. So yes, Pradeep is telling, it is more like an AI agent. It follows instruction and operates in a very controlled environment. There is a very limited autonomy. It is mostly human guided, and it executes a sequence of actions. Like if you see, there is a process that goes on. If you ask something in Chat GPT or any recommendation engine, there is a sequence of action that happen. Like suppose you ask for what is the weather of UAE. When I ask what is the weather of Dubai, ChatGPT knows that there is no answer. There is no answer. Then what it does, it goes and sends a request to Google or Bing and gets the information and then gives it to you. So it's like more of it's reactive, and it's more like a rule based. So this is what most of us are doing, using AI, building AI agents right now. Most of the workshops that I'm doing in the community right now with LangChain is AI agents. It is we are not giving so much autonomy right now. As of now, we are working towards agentic AI, but we are not near to it right now. We are All of us are now building AI agents. What is an AI agent? Like connecting these type of small bots, or small you can say agents that are doing specific tasks, and then a master chat agent that is controlling everything and giving you an output. And this is what we are playing around, and in the business we are mostly using AI agents right now. Agentic AI that you see, this is where a lot of companies are investing their money in, right? Agentic AI is adaptive and autonomous. It is higher autonomy. You just think of an example of just a chat GPT that you are using and a Tesla autonomous car. You will understand the difference between it. So a lot of people are giving their comments, and thank you. And I will reach out to everyone. Please stay. We will take the Q&A in 20 minutes. I'm just going through this quickly, and then we will take the Q&A, and we can take it further. My purpose of this is today is to make you understand the slight difference between when you say AI agents and when you say agentic AI. Right now, uh, all of us are, and a lot of companies are working towards doing something in agentic AI. The uh, the terminology may be misleading, but this is what is happening, so please be aware about it. It uses reinforcement learning, reasoning, and memory. This is what it does a lot. It breaks tasks into sub goals and operates independently. And if you can see, auto GPT, crew AI, and all these things, they are trying to build some agentic AI systems that are there. So crew AI that we used in some of our workshops, they try to, not completely, but with a controlled environment, they are trying to do something in the agentic AI. thing that is there. In the future, I'm going to do lot of workshops in this space, and I'm going to tell you as well what is this. So this, I wanted to make a table, and I'm going to share with the community a table. I did not get much time to make a table today, but just to show you the difference between the comparison. If I say in a very simple way, AI agents has, it has still autonomy, right? I am not telling that don't come and say Muhammad AI agent does not have autonomy. It has limited autonomy. It has limited autonomy. It follows instructions, whereas agentic AI is high. There is a lot of autonomy, and it makes independent decision. This is what is the main difference between agentic AI and AI agents. AI agents is very task specific. Like suppose you want to do a research analytics, you want to do a research analysis, you want to do a foolproof read analysis, you want to do a summarization task. So it's very task specific and does not plan long term. So if you have a work, it has different small tasks, and then it does the work for you. Whereas agentic AI, it pursues a long term objective, like self driving car. So if you see agentic AI self-driving car, its purpose is to track the data and to become better and better, because as you know, self-driving car has to be a lot of continuous learning has to be there. So the long-term goal of a self-driving car is to learn from the data, learn from the mistakes, and become better and more accurate. And this is what is the main difference. Examples of AI agents like chatbots like ChatGPT or something. Someone put in the comment, Pradeep, that ChatGPT operator. Yes, so ChatGPT operator, the new features of ChatGPT like operator, and then the screen function that is happening in ChatGPT and Anthropic, that can come under agentic AI, because they are having the autonomy to, like suppose if you want to book a ticket, they do all the work for you, and the final go is from your side. So this is the main comparison between AI agents and agentic AI in a very simple way. Now I want to talk about some use cases, because this is an AI show where we talk about use cases, because all of us don't care. And this is what I told in my keynote speech in AI Everything in UAE, what happened, that don't care about what is the technique that you want to use. You want to use AI, you want to use machine learning, you want to use reporting, automation, AI agents, agentic AI. So as a business, we don't care about it so much. As a practitioner, you should know the differences, but most of you here are into implementing or want to understand the use cases where you want to use these technologies. Very simple. We have done a lot of workshops in AI agents. This is some of the workshops that we have done in our community. A lot of customer service chatbots, even with long term, short term memory, we have done this. This is one of the biggest use cases of AI agents, is in customer service chatbots that are there. Every one of you knows about this, because this is a lot of jobs have been automated because of this technology. And there is now 24 by 7 support. Chat GPT act as a chatbots that are there. It acts as an AI agent, or it automates customer service task and provides instant assistance. So it does all that work for them. And chatbot offers round the clock. Now it does not have to be 10 to 5. It can be whenever you want to have an issue, you can have interact with them and get your customer assistant. And there is efficient problem resolution. And one thing that I will let you know, everyone in the call, nowadays the person who is calling, like suppose I am a customer of Emirates NBD Bank. So when I call with my number, the agent or whoever is picking up the call or the chat, they know a history about us. They know whether my transaction had an issue. So they, when they are interacting with me, they will ask me, how can I help you with your last transaction? Do you have any, what was the issue? So it's easier for them to happen both ways. So they gather the data from your side as well, and then they are able to answer you, that is there. And if the answer is not coming from the AI, then the human is always there to assist you. That is one thing that is there. The second most important thing, that every one of us is already using this particular technology, is the personal assistant. This is one of the second use cases that a lot of AI agents are being used. Every one of us are doing AI task management. We had done few workshops on this as well, how to manage tasks, how to do the priorities and all those particular things that are there. Entertainment control, this is also there according to the mood, according to all the scenarios that are there. This is something that you can integrate. Then we have smart home integration. So a lot of AI agents right now, if you see all the new smart homes that are coming, according to the your instructions, according to your mood, according to your daytime, your light on behavior, your music behavior, your TV behavior, it tries to control everything, and a lot of AI agents are being used. And you will see the future of smart homes and entertainment control completely controlled by mobile, and eventually by a voice control. This is something that is already happening, and you will see it become more scalable and affordable for the normal population that is there. This is my favorite because I have been personally, just imagine yourself working for projects in an office and stuck with your employees to do a automation. 10 years back, and I used to work with 3 to 4 employees to automate a specific task, and just struggling with them to fix the code, to fix this, to fix that. And now be doing RPA currently, it's so different using platforms like Klein. Then we have this Cursor AI and Make.com and Zapier. It's become so easy. So you just imagine any person who is here with 10 plus years of experience working in a software, you will just see the difference. And now some people will say that it is all hype, but for the older generation like me who have done this work, will uh, appreciate this technology shift that is happening, because we have spent months doing some such automations which can be now done in weeks with lesser resources. We know the business, we understand the process, so it's easier for us. There is no shortcut that you don't need to know the process, but it's very easier now to do this type of work. Every business, I was a part of Accenture Consulting. Every Fortune 500 companies, they think about process automation. Anything that can be done manually by employee can get automated. And if there is an automation, it does two things. First is increases the efficiency, and second reduces the cost. And not only talking about the people in India or the in this part of the world, but in the West, in the US, employee salary cost visa is too much. It's very tough for them to manage the payrolls of high cost employees. So for them, efficiency, automation is very, very important. And this is what a lot of the companies are doing. It also makes them possible to do more work. So this is, has AI agents is already enhancing lot of RPS. In our community meetup last week, we had one person who is doing a business. So he is a non-coder. He's a part of our community for some time, and now he is doing uh, uh, consulting companies who want to automate their work. And he's not a coder. He is using Make 989 and automating their work like lead generation, customer support, survey analysis, and he is doing these building small agents for small tasks. And he has created a new business out of for himself. And this is what I recommend everyone hearing in the call. Try to start doing this work, try to start consulting, and try to start using AI agents, or do RP, because every business, big small startups, they need this in their work. And if you show them for one efficiency, then the chances for them to replicate in other sectors and other verticals will also increase a lot. Now coming to the agentic AI use cases, and please keep the questions coming in on the chat, and I will be taking it forward as well. And agentic AI is something, as all of you know, autonomous vehicle in the UAE. Lot of companies are working towards this for almost 10 years. Tesla has done something. It is not easy. It is a continuous thing that is there. Agentic AI does not only involve large language models and all those things. There are a lot of other factors that are also involved in agentic AI. As you can see, all of you understand the importance of self-driving car. and it's a backbone of autonomous vehicle, enabling them to interpret and react to their surrounding intelligently, safe navigation and real time data learning. These vehicles that you see, they learn from real time data, enhancing their decision making for better performance on road. And we all know this is more about passenger safety and traffic compliance, so they need to be very sure in what the work that they are doing. So this is the this is the agentic AI use cases. So please, all of you know the differences. Most of us in this community who are listening to the call, you will start your projects with AI agents, the one that I showed you, smaller projects. Once you are able to do these type of projects, then you can focus on joining a company or working on these projects, which involve a lot of learning. So agentic AI is not as simple. It is not only understanding about LLMs. It is much more than that. You have to have lot of engineering skills, understanding the whole architecture of reinforcement learning, how the reward systems work. There is something called as a Q learning. It's an algorithm that is very maths intensive. So more for this thing that I'm showing you right now, if a person needs to really work on it, on the real core of it is going to be a PhD person or a senior data scientist who understands all this. And there are a lot of, you can say, non-core functionalities like data understanding, cleaning, software engineering type of work, data and annotation type of work that can be started by entry-level professionals that most of you can do as well. So the second use case is, and this is, I'm going to talk a little bit about it in the next AI show event that is there, because I'm also working on a research project for a healthcare firm in the UAE, wherein is a lot of helping the doctors, right? Doing 80% of the work before they make the final decision. All of us know that. Can any one of you agree? Just think, put in the chat if you feel that there are less highly qualified doctors in this world compared to the number of patients, especially in this part of the world. And all of you know the cost of the healthcare, right? All of you know that. So this is something that a lot of us are, and this is, diseases are increasing, patients are increasing, doctors are also increasing, but the number of doctor per patient is decreasing. So healthcare diagnostic and treatment, lot of technology. Now, I'm not saying that AI is never going to replace a doctor, but AI is going to do 80% of the work and get the final analysis to the uh, doctor before he makes his recommendation. So, and I will tell you, because I have worked in projects, and if any one of you will agree with me, 80 more lot of documentation work is there in a medical system. The doctor's work is only 10 to 20%. In a There is a lot of work that goes into uh, doing the documentation, filling up the triage report, checking for insurance claim, doing all the X-ray analysis, report analysis, and doctor generally spends 30 to 40 minutes on a patient without AI technology that is there. But now, because of these technologies getting integrated for in the healthcare diagnostic and treatment recommendation, yes, this is really going to help. So there are a lot of comments coming on the chat, and this is true for everything, Sidratul. AI is going to make doctors better doctors. Similarly, AI is going to make good engineers better engineers. And this is what I always tell people. It is going to relatively increase your capability. If you don't know anything about engineering, about programming, AI cannot help you at all. You will, so if you multiply 100 into 0 into 100, you will be still at 0. So you need to increase your capacity to at least understand the foundation and how things work. Then only you can improve your using technology. The same thing that everyone is telling, right? AI is not just going to increase you relatively. Whatever you are doing right now, it can help. And regarding healthcare, lot of work is happening, and I also personally feel if you see, there is a lot of hype in marketing, in sales, good for businesses. But healthcare is somewhere where all of you should, if you get the opportunity to work and do actual service, and be happy with your work, is if you do something in the healthcare space, because you are going to save, like doctors save lives, you are also going to be a part of it, that is there. So this is something that you will be doing. But the problem with healthcare is lot of uh, it's very sensitive. Healthcare is very sensitive with the patient data that is there, but lot of automation is happening in this space, and you will look forward for that as well. And we are going to do one use case, because it is very, very, if you can see, there are a lot of things that are there, and AI is going to help you, especially in doing the all the diagnosis, doing the summary, and then the doctor is going to see the outliers and just give his final recommendation that is there. This is industry 4. How many of you in the chat have heard about industry 4.0? So industry 4.0 is the smart manufacturing and industrial automation, and lot of AI is being used there, and lot of technology is being used there. I did a project few years back for doing predictive maintenance of a machine using IoT and PLC data, and it is not only about large language models here. All the three things that I told you in agentic AI is nothing to is LLM is just a small part of it. There are a lot of connections that happen here, a lot of connections that happen here, and that's the reason why it is called agentic AI, that is there. So adaptive smart factories, process optimization, and as I told you, predictive maintenance, the project that I did, predictive maintenance, what it does, like if you are able to predict whether a machine is going to have a downtime, you can schedule a maintenance for it, and get a replacement before actually the production stops, and this really affects a lot of companies that are there. And also one more use case is there. Lot of trainings happen for big robotics that are there. So having a custom GPT type of tool, so that if any new in factory employee is there, he can ask that specific thing for if there is any because I have seen the manuals that used to be there before for these industry applications. Now they have put everything in a small PDA, and that PDA is connected to chat. So the agent, the person who is handling the this line, supply line, he can talk to it and get solutions from the documentation of the industry floor and that specific machine. And you will see that coming a lot. So these are something that are there. And there are a lot of questions about. Yes. So as I was telling you, AI, so the purpose of this talk is to tell you right now the difference between AI agents and agentic AI. AI, you don't need agentic AI to solve you small use cases like customer service chatbot or this whatever I told you, personal assistance and everything. And lot of businesses, I'm telling you, 80% of the SMEs and startups that want to automate their production level work, their marketing, sales, HR, they can go ahead with AI agents. Agentic AI is for specific use cases that I'm showing you right now. So this is something that I want to know, tell you guys, which technology to use where depends upon the data scientist or the engineer who is working on that project. And the purpose of this talk, this short talk today, was to tell you, as a community member, you should understand the difference between these two. A lot of people are interchangeably using AI agents to agentic AI. This custom GPT, this RPA or personal assistant or this customer service chatbot, they can just use AI agent as a tool. They can just use AI agent as a tool, Like suppose the customer service is asking something, they want to go to Google, or they want to go to a email agent and send them an email. So AI agent is just being used as a simple tool in these type of use cases. It's nothing to do with agentic AI, nothing to do with autonomous, nothing to do with goals. It's not the case. And this is what I have shown in a lot of LangChain workshops when I introduced AI agents 1.5 years back. What is agents? Just that sending the tools and deciding which tool to use for a specific task. Like it's very, very general, right? Uh, is AI agents built with LLMs? So you don't need an LLM also to build an AI agent. You can programmatically do it as well. So LLM just makes it easier to do the summarization and the other things. You can, the best thing is you don't even note, because RPA was being done without an LLM before. It is something that is now we are using. So LLM is just making things easier, but you can still do an AI agent. And an AI agent is just a terminology that is being used for doing a specific work that is there. So I see there are 27 people on the call, 100 people on LinkedIn. If there is any questions, you can put it on the chat. And I hope this short talk made you understand this. And one more thing I wanted to share with all of you. If there are any more questions, please put in the chat. A little bit about us. So the people who are new to the community, a little bit what I wanted to share you, because most of you are joining for the first time. We are UAE's largest AI and tech community. We do a lot of programs that are there, and you can keep putting your questions on the chat. And people on LinkedIn and YouTube who are new to the community, if you're not part of our WhatsApp group, join it at decodingdatascience.com. The Decoding Data Science is our community. We run flagship programs like AI Residency and AI for Executives. What is this program? Someone was asking today, what is a boot camp? So you can think it like a series of master classes with all the content, starting from print hello world to building your own large language models in a very structured manner. And the best thing is our programs are now certified by American University of Emirates, one of the top colleges in the region. So this is one thing. And for the executives, and a lot of people here in the community, when they talk to me, everyone should go for AI for executives. This is mandatory for a doctor, for a non-coder, for a businessman, for a startup. This 6 weeks program is amazing because it is going to tell you the whole picture about AI and AI agents. And specifically the first part, AI agents, is being discussed here in the executive program. Agentic AI is discussed in the different program that is there. So this is something that you have to look. And then we have an AI guild. So we do physical community meetups in as well. We have our AI guild. We do a workshop. Yesterday we did a workshop on DeepSeek and Olama. And that was a amazing workshop. All of you can get access to that in our AI guild community, which is at decodingdatascience.com/start now. With a very small fee, you get access to $4,000 worth of content that is there. And then we have the business circle for the people who want visibility and speaking opportunity within our community and some help in whatever we are doing in the marketing and visibility. So these are the features that we have, but our community is free to join. We have around 150,000 people across social media. So thank you for that. Lot of questions are coming from the members, and I have explained this, Louis, in the starting. Between AI agents and agentic AI, I have explained it. Please look at the recording again. We have completely explained this. The difference between AI agents and agentic AI is mostly, if I say in one word, autonomy. AI agent has very limited autonomy, whereas the agentic AI has more autonomy, and then more that is added. And then someone is asking about helping in trade. I don't recommend using AI agents for trade. I don't recommend anyone to use AI agents. Someone approached me as well. Mohammed, help me build a trading bot. No, trading is completely speculative. So I will not recommend anything that I don't believe with, but there are people doing it and selling it to you. That is there. Muhammad is asking more info program for executives. So I think I have talked to you, Mohammed, one on one as well. So ping me on WhatsApp again. It is a 6 weeks program. It is starting on 22nd February. There are 9 master classes. There are 3 mentors other than me as well who is taking this program. The goal for this program is to understand with a bird eye view everything about AI, correct knowledge, and then building a roadmap for you and your company after 6 weeks. With there are 4 templates that I'm requesting people to understand and fill, which will help you in doing any specific projects that are there. So that is something that all of you can join. All the details are there in decodingdatascience.com. Join the community and then you can reach out one to one as well. And I hope I answered your question, Luis. Any other questions that are there that I can see on the chat is yeah, people are saying AI can make doctors better. I don't recommend people like Sumant is saying that whenever I'm getting ear pain, I ask ChatGPT, don't do that. Take the uh, take the guidance from the doctor. You can get ChatGPT to give you immediate relief, but a doctor can do a scan of a ear and really understand what's happening. And they will do the that, and this is what I recommend, right? Please go to an expert. Don't believe in these AI tools to solve your problems. You have to go to an expert, and that is what I also tell everyone about, even for trading, even for doctory, or even for anything specific. So please take a professional advice. Even while building AI agents or AI applications, take an advice of a consultant who has done this. And because it's very important to set the policy frameworks around these uh, projects, because if anything goes wrong, it really affects you and the company. So this is the reason why I request all of you here today who joined the call, when you go to talk to someone, you know the difference between agentic AI, which is very different from AI agents. AI agents has been there for a long time. We are just using it in different terms. Agentic AI is something new because of the autonomy and the reinforcement learning and everything that is happening. And I feel that there is going to be a lot of more developments there. So thank you everyone for your call, for being in this call. And if I did not answer any of your questions, please put it on the chat, put it on the WhatsApp community, and I will try to answer it as well. So I am stopping the